Okay. It's final task time. Maybe, I think. But don't. I used to have a permanent ponytail bump in my hair, like even if after I like took showers and stuff, like I couldn't wear my hair down because from dancing. Um, I had a bit of a ponytail bump problem. Now I don't really pull my hair back all that often. Okay, we're all full up of things. Again, I don't know why I'm already stressed about this battle because I have to talk to 87 people about 87 different things.
Just you wait, Marl. We're taking those space lugs down.
Yeah, Ferraro! Okay, let's start with
Aloy, you want to talk about something?
Now that he broke my heart over a game of Strike.
I guess Silence is keeping to himself, as usual.
I forgot Silence.
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ass to the ground.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his? After everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need. Doesn't look like any of our guests are making trouble.
Yet. So, Katalo tells me you flew.
I flew!
Well, that's new. I've been busting my balls
can
trying to learn
fly,
to read.
I can fly.
You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. You'll be getting all the fun you can handle soon. With the Zeniths.
Looking forward to it.
You, talked to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope.
Fingers crossed.
I found out who's running the Sons of Prometheus. A woman named Sarah.
Oh no.
Gaslight Gatekeep Crowboss.
Remember how Durval had a band of freebooters that retaliated against the Karja? She was one of them. First female tinker in the claim to run her own forge. But when her family got killed in the Red Raids, she went bad. Real
Hell
bad.
hath no fury.
I thought she was dead, though. Taken out by one of Murad's guys.
Well, she's not. And she wants revenge against the Karja. We have to find out where she's operating from, and stop her.
I haven't had any luck finding someone with a focus at chain scrapes, so I'll be scouting out Barren Light next.
I'll keep tracking her lackeys out west.
We'll find her. We have to. It's thugs like her who murdered my sister.
Oh, okay. I guess that's everybody. Thanks so much.
And let me know if you find any Sons of Prometheus in Barren Light.
I will. Don't worry.
Oh, I've been avoiding talking to Zoe because she's going to make me sad about Varl. I'm sad about Varl. Hi, Zoe.
Aloy. It appears that we have some interesting new guests. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tanakh something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint.
Imagine if I like walked a little sunwing in through the little hallway and then just flew around this chamber.
Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Erend and I tried speaking to Silence, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Sounds
Charming,
xenophobic
isn't
to
he?
me.
Ready to head over to the Zenith base?
Whatever comes, we will endure.
Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal, bent on repelling all semblance of life.
She's definitely different. I have to go. I trust you to keep things civil around here?
I'll make sure Erend doesn't punch Silence in the face, if that's what you mean.
Thanks.
That is actually specifically what I mean. So thank you so much. Okay. Let's see.
Did you need something?
Ugh. I don't know. Probably not.
Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side.
He didn't
Can't
always
explain.
have these glowy bits,
No
right? That's like
chance.
an evolution from the
I thought you
first time
said
we
the
met
weapon
him.
was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
I hope the animators on this game are fucking rich as hell, because I've been playing this game now for, we decided, 9 months, and I continue to be amazed by the detail.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regala's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. At the Hades Proving Lab.
What do you mean?
You wanted me to surrender to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular
So you're
detail.
not all
Detail?
knowing.
Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades in the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans,
Sons of Prometheus.
all while remaining anonymous.
Except to a Sarah. How did you get a Sarah to work for you?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram tinker, Durval, who escaped his failed assault on Meridian. It was trivial to track her down and gain her cooperation. She wanted to succeed where Durval had failed.
So you promised her Regala, and the Tenakth. The Sarah would help you create a machine-riding army, and wanted to see Meridian burn as much as she did.
And so a partnership was born out of thirst for blood, bonded in mutual self-interest.
So a meet cute.
You think you had everything figured out, huh?
I did.
I'm prepping a D&D campaign that I may or may not run, and I made a list of like NPC names to just like have if I need to improvise an NPC name on the fly, or like if I'm creating future things, so I can just like, because I'll get stuck on names whenever I'm writing anything and like derail my whole process. So I wanted a list of names to pull from, and since it's like just a home game that is not being streamed or anything, I just went to the IMDb for the Horizon games and I just picked a bunch of names because some of them are so unique that they feel very D&D.
Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system.
Like Durval
It
and
now emits a
Sarah.
wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
I feel like I'm also like gonna try to borrow some of for like some areas of this world that I'm creating, like some of the naming structures of the locations in the Horizon games are really interesting. Like how some of them are named very specifically after areas that they're in, or like I really like the name of the places in this, like the little like communities in this game.
Why help Regala take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hikaru.
Before Regala's rebellion, Hikaru was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with the Karja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier?
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regala craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tanakht. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
You leave my Quen friends alone.
I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
They were so smart to not show me what Ted Faro had become, because every time I think of Ted Faro, I think of that noise and, like, the not knowing what was just, like, picturing a bloated rat king of a man, and it's worse than anything they could have, like, shown me, is what I'm imagining. So I think that they were...
So those run-ins
they did a good job.
The Quen I mentioned.
Leaving it up to the
Amara and I
imagination.
teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He
That's what I'm saying.
single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
All right, Silence. I
Stay
think I've talked
awake.
to you long enough.
Be ready.
I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great
Yeah,
deal of
stop being
things.
coy.
But on this, just call it a feeling.
Oh, a feeling. You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
Oh, the sass. It's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I'm filling this entire army up with people I don't trust, so it's, you know, it is what it is. Means to an end, you know? It's for the greater good. Man, I'm so sad I won't be able to override a Slitherfang. That would've been rad as hell. It's okay. What can I override? Follow back. Scavenger. That'd be cool to have. Crocodile. Cool.
I keep thinking he's just gonna be standing there.
Oh, Zoe! Stop that! My heart. Yeah,
You flew?
I flew.
Cotolo told me. And took out Regala's machines? You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised. I saw we have
Elvis,
visitors.
Aloy's #1 fan.
And a new
And I love
weapon.
that for us.
Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the Zeniths?
Almost.
Unfortunately, yes. Emotionally, no.
Are you okay?
I was wondering, is it really safe having someone like Regala here?
No.
She seems angry. The kind of angry that leads to murdering people in their
I
sleep.
hope you could have locks on these doors.
Don't worry.
Maybe.
We're going to point that anger in the right direction. The Zeniths.
If you say so.
I hope our new guests have been behaving.
This Silence, he's the one who built the weapon that can take down Zenith shields?
He is. Though I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions about it. He refuses to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
You know that special part of us that makes us warm, kind, welcoming?
Our spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that.
He's what we call a sociopath.
You sure you're okay going on this mission? I know things must be happening pretty fast for you.
I've already braved oceans and madmen who thought they were ancestors reborn. Why not a few immortals with lethal drones at their command, too?
That's the spirit.
Guess the more the merrier. I suppose you saw that Tilda is here. Our very own Zenith.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the legacy. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease. I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her.
Never meet your
Probably
heroes.
both.
I need to wrap up a few things, but
It's bad advice.
Stay
but
sharp.
That's what they say.
I'll be ready when you call.
Okay. So now we just need... Is, Katara? Yeah. Assist? Oops.
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yeah, we used it.
Yes. It still feels
It's
strange.
missing a finger.
I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
Train the body, train the mind. That's what the Chief always says.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten,
Taka!
and paralyze Regala's army with lightning. I would say that I am... inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you.
Look, I know you're probably not happy about keeping Regala around, but I want her on our side when we fight the Zeniths.
It is more than she deserves. Even so, I will not question your judgment.
Thank you, Katalo.
Good guy.
Things will get ugly once the Zeniths realize we're in their base. You'll need every trick you've ever learned.
I would have it no other way. Many soldiers died in the old world to make sure we stood here today. We will endure on their behalf. Though, I am curious how you intend to defeat the Zenith's defenses without an army of our own.
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're ready to fight.
As you say, you have more than earned my trust.
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me. Your people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten.
Oh, we
What exactly does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. It is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. And now, you have done it. Like the deeds of the Ten themselves, it will never be forgotten. So, deal.
Cool as
Oh
hell.
my. Pretty good.
I can only imagine.
We gotta get this guy on a metal bird stack.
I have to go. But I'll be briefing everyone on the plan soon.
Understood.
I keep thinking I have to go see Beta until I remember she got clone mapped.
There you are.
Here I am. Yeah, you do look eerie.
Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Lovers!
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Yeah!
Okay,
Gay.
so
Hell yeah.
what
Called it.
happened?
Gator,
I
still
was an
working.
orphan.
Happy Pride.
I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee.
It must be
at some
weird as
point
hell
became
to be
drinks.
talking to someone who looks exactly
I
like
thought
your
it was just
ex-girlfriend.
shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely.
Aw.
I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me. Restoring Elizabeth's dream. It's what?
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Plus you think I'm cute, right? Helps that I have her face.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity.
Complicit!
I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to.
Serious?
But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Why did you make the
Your
data
house
channel look like your house?
I built
was a
that
very,
house
very,
as a
very
shelter
fine
to
house.
weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths.
covered this as
Cultural
well.
artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years.
It's a long
She
time to
was
not be over your ex, bud.
Visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think
Hey, Aloy.
In the end, she had
Can you perhaps relate to that
a
statement?
core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
When it's time to break into the Zenith base, what can we expect?
I'll go over
Those
the full
terrible
layout once you've
spider-
assembled your friends.
Terrible thing.
Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible to Beta and Gaia's location, dealing with heavy resistance along the way. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for? Heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit
For
it
the best.
bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other ships, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
I mean, I know we've been killing a lot of people, but are they all bad? They seem all bad. Okay, so we'll find out.
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
Okay, Eric can die.
I
Check.
believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company.
Boo.
A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets.
Okay, Eric can die.
On
Check.
occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations.
Seems fine.
In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him, though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
Tell me about
What can you
Gerard.
tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate,
Okay,
and as
he's rich.
such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile.
Sounds smug.
But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators,
Okay, he can die too.
the
Check.
avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
How about his face with an arrow through it? I can do that for you.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist.
I was gonna say, he seemed like a
was
chill
one of the
dude
good
from...
ones. When we established
think
our
he's
colony, he
already
built
dead?
an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him,
When our colony was destroyed,
Only the good die.
he would have been thrilled to discover
Young?
that part of his beloved city survived.
Verbana? Verbena. Isn't Verbana the Vampire
When
Diaries?
Beta escaped
plant?
and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths. Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations.
Burn!
Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions.
Nepotism,
Her
baby.
father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry.
Oh, the Paris
At age
Hilton of the
24,
future?
she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
An influencer.
Like a cult?
In
Yeah.
a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is
Isn't
true.
Verbana's the one who died outside?
But even rats
cave?
can cling to a vessel for escape.
And the rest of them.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO.
What you're saying
of
is
a
the women are
fast-food
fine,
printing
but the men all
corporation.
suck. I like this.
His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Is it weird that I trust her more now that I
Maybe we
know
can
that
make it happen.
she was in love with
We will.
Elizabeth?
I won't let anything get in the way.
I feel like she's
I
less
promise
likely to
you that.
betray someone who looks like the woman she does, although she did get dumped, so I don't know. Let's try to find. Okay, I just need to
Something good.
find Regala. She's downstairs, I think. Make sure. Here I am.
Come to rattle the cage.
No, I just came to hear this sweet. Oh, we already talked. Okay, great.
I'll leave you be.
Then I will sharpen my blade again.
And La Bassett did the thing. Okay, sorry. Someday that won't be the first thing that comes into my head when I see Angela Bassett or hear her voice, but today's not that day. Okay, I guess it's time. I think that's everybody in here. Ugh, I'm scared. And Gaia's not even up here to comfort me.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us.
Unfortunately,
Is
I
there
do.
anything I should handle before that?
Do I have another survey drone to connect?
Drone's reconnected now.
This one looks gonna look like San Francisco. Hell yeah. Cool. Okay, well. Here goes nothing.
All right, people. I need you up in the control room right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth.
Casual.
Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them.
Do we?
Have one of them on our side.
Do you promise?
Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top.
Spooky.
But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
Isn't scores mean hundreds?
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to.
Guys, we're all the same team right now. We have to tell Valerie the plan.
Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You two? A minute?
Like, guys, we have to not have so many secrets from each other in the end here. It's not a good team
Tilda
building.
helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here.
Looks like
Once
a
we're
skull.
inside, I need you
little
two
nose
to
in the
split
mouth.
off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it.
No pressure.
You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
Okay. Now you're ready to talk to everybody again? Something tells me they won't have really new things to say. Oh, never mind. I guess they will.
Remember, we need to get Silent's weapon to the Zenith base intact if we want to take their shields down.
I'll be gentle with it. I promise.
Good. Without it, there's no payback.
We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals from the stars.
It is a
I
bit
can hear
silly.
the drinking songs already. By the way, we should probably discuss the Sons of Prometheus. You know, since we've both been looking into them. If you have time, obviously.
Did you go there and back?
Varro made the right call. you know, bringing you here.
Thanks. Yeah, Varl. You know, I never knew he had a sister. I found out a few days before you guys went to Gemini.
Yep.
I was,
I had a crush on her.
well, to be honest, I was terrified I'd screw up the mission somehow. So he sat me down for a drink. Just one, mind you. And we talked about family. Vala, Ursa, loss and revenge. And how you helped us.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised back in the Embrace. And you never told me exactly how your sister escaped the Mad Sun King.
I guess we never got round to it. World ending and all. No time like the present, though. If you're up for it.
Stalling the end of the world? Let's go.
If that one's not working right, you can have one of my spare focuses, you know.
Yeah, little bugger's got some personality, that's all. Saved my butt with those Spectres. Wouldn't feel right to leave it behind now. You know, besides, it goes with my outfit.
Wouldn't want to spoil your look.
Let's have a drink.
You think it's time for us to finally have that drink?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course.
Buddies?
Oh.
So,
Big old drink.
how did Ursa escape Mad Sun King Jiran's palace?
Well, first she had to survive the Sun Ring.
A hell of a
During
place.
the war, the Karja threw a prisoner a day in there. And, you know, for what? To die as sacrifices, fighting machines in a pit. Thinking
there.
somehow that was gonna appease all the other deranged machines in the world? Ha!
It's bigger than her head.
And when it was Ursa's turn,
bigger than
the
mine.
Karja thought she'd go down if
It's
they
not bigger
threw
than
a big machine at her.
Oh, but she didn't.
And she defeated all of them. Even got some of Jiran's kestrels for good measure. And the Mad Sun King was impressed, I guess. Thought it'd be funny to have her run around his palace as a servant. He enjoyed humiliating her that way.
I remember you telling me something about that. That's how she met Avad. He helped her escape.
Yeah, but what no Karja scroll will ever tell you is how the young prince snuck Ursa out of the palace. He knew their best chance was to get Ursa to blend in, so he got her everything she needed to disguise herself as a Karja noblewoman. Yeah, perfumes, veils, and all.
I get the feeling she wasn't too happy with that.
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out of that palace with her bare hands than put on all of that Karja eye paint. But Avad insisted it was the only way, so she agreed under one condition. Avad had to dress up as well.
She made Avad dress up like a noblewoman?
As perfumed and powdered as a babe. Ursa said he looked better like that than he ever did in a crown.
That would, definitely make for an interesting sight.
Oh,
it's
it
so
worked
nice to
like
hear
a
Aloy
charm,
happy.
too. Not only did they make it out of the palace, they paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border, and none were the wiser.
You were right. That was a story best told over a drink.
All good stories are.
I guess I should get going.
I'll see you at the rendezvous point. With my hammer ready.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Thanks, bro. Hey, so.
I hope everybody's ready for this. Fighting the Zeniths isn't going to be easy.
Aloy, nothing you do ever is.
Preach.
At least now you don't have to do it alone.
So true, bestie.
Thanks. You and Aaron seem to be on better terms now.
He may have terrible taste in music, but he did apologize for mocking my tribe. And that ale he keeps raving about isn't half bad. I still plan on beating that stubborn face of his to break our sparring stalemate.
Try not to hurt him too bad. Everyone here, training, working together. If it weren't for Varl, none of it would have happened.
It's true.
You know, there was this one night, right before Varl left with you to go to Gemini. He realized I was having trouble sleeping. I was nervous about the mission. To be honest, I think we both were. So, he asked me to join him in Gaia's dome. He brought up this hologram of Earth that you two found back in the Zenith launch facility. We sat there, just looking at it. I thought about how Plainsong was just a speck on that great sphere. How every corner of it must be teeming with life. And any fears I had about our mission were gone. I miss him terribly.
I know. I should go. I'll let you know when I'm ready to head to the base.
Before you do,
I was wondering why she wasn't upstairs. I
ask of
forgot
you.
she's pregnant. She absolutely should not come on this mission.
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever known. If I should fall in battle...
Oh, never mind, she's coming.
I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch. For the both of us.
So...
make sure you stay alive to do so.
let's just try to all come back home. Okay?
Yeah, I vote no one dies. How about that?
You nervous?
I'd be lying
Yes, I am.
if I
Thank
said
you
I'm
for
not
asking.
slightly apprehensive.
The plan will work if we all focus on our assignments.
Right.
I want you to know I'm glad you're with us, Alva.
Whatever happens, I'm grateful that the legacy brought us together. I never thought I'd get to actually meet an ancestor.
Come on, do I look that old? Katala will protect you inside the Zenith base.
I'm not afraid. I know Katala will fulfill his duty, as will I. If we die doing so, at least it'll be alongside a friend.
I'd rather you both stay alive, if you don't mind.
We'll try and keep that in mind.
Once all this is over, will you go back across the ocean?
I don't know. The more I think about it, the more worried I become. If I go back, I don't even know if they'd let me keep this focus you gave me, or what they'd do to me for reading what is clearly forbidden data. Even if I somehow were allowed to carry on my duties as a diviner, would I be willing to let the truths I've learned about the ancestors be buried away by the Board of Overseers? Would I dare challenge them and risk my family's safety? Or losing Federa?
I don't know what a Federa is.
Who's this Federa you
Great.
mentioned?
Thanks.
She is another diviner. One of our best. We used to be rivals at the academy.
Enemies to lovers? Do we have another gay on our team?
But apparently there's a fine line between hate and love. We became very close.
One of us.
Then I was assigned to the expedition. She promised she'd wait for me, no matter how long it took.
Well, that was smart of her. She won't do any better.
One of
I
us.
don't know about that.
I do.
This is a team of gays. Let's go. Happy
The rest of us
Pride.
should be enough of a distraction to the Zeniths for you to hack into their network undetected. But you'll have to be quick, in case they do.
What exactly do you expect me to find, Aloy?
I don't know. The truth, if we're lucky. I need to get going.
I'll be at the rendezvous point. May truth lead us to victory.
Gay salute to you, my friend. Ooh, I get the supply cache. Thank you. Underdraw tail. I wonder what that means.
So, you return.
Yes. I can override the bats. I'm so glad I checked. Amazing. Great.
Something else?
I guess. Just be ready, I guess.
I'll be going.
As you wish.
That was weird.
Welcome back, Aloy.
Thanks.
Would you like to continue our chat?
I don't know. You had an exclamation point. You tell me.
I should be going.
I'll be making final preparations.
I guess this is just all the talking that I just did. They wanted me to do now.
Regala may be gone.
So, how are we feeling about the mission?
I do not know everything that you have planned, but it doesn't matter. All that remains is to follow you to the end, whatever that will be.
Thank you, Katalo. I'm glad all this brought us together.
You brought us together. And I am grateful too. Oh, and by the way, I was hoping now would be a good time to go back to the Tremortusk site and test my new arm, before we leave on our mission.
Right. I'll let you know when I
We
can
did
make my
that,
way there.
didn't we?
Thank you.
We didn't really get to talk about what happened at Gemini.
There was nothing more to say. If he were to Noct, Varl's bravery would have earned him sacred burial at the Grove, among the most distinguished of our tribe's warriors. His deeds were worthy of the Ten. When the fight is done, I will have the Inkers etch his memory on my skin, so that it may live on.
I'm sure he'd be honored.
It's very sweet, Talo.
Now that training time is over, what's on your mind?
The Bulwark, the Kulrut, and how we need another miracle if we're to survive the Zenith base.
I'll try not to let you down.
I know you will not.
I'll see you soon then.
It will be my honor.
Aloy, shall we chat some more?
No. Is that a metal filer?
Well, now I know where metal flowers come from. Last-ditch effort to stop the Pharaoh plague. Demeter must have started distributing them after it took refuge in the greenhouse.
Here for more words, or is it time to strike?
I need to be going.
Yes, enough talking.
Okay, that was all of them. Okay. Okay. And yep, I don't have any sides of it. Didn't really need to do the melee pit one, that was fine. I have a Skywing at my beck and call. I have all of my ammo. I did want to look to see. God, what? I don't want to know what this last one is, but I did want to look to see what they. Weak first acid. Okay, I have acid here. And I have acid traps. Cool. This falling off cliffs wouldn't be the almost end of the game if I weren't still falling off cliffs.
Stay alert, soldier.
Hi. Just wondering if you have machine muscle or... Oh, no, you don't. I forgot you don't have. Never mind. Okay. I'm scared. Bah. Murder monkeys. Terrible. Don't mind if I do.
There. Rendezvous point. I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base.
Is there anything specifically you want me to do, Aloy? Because I think we've done everything. I think that's just her way of saying it's time, but... Okay. Oh yeah, I'll be locked into the singularity. Cool. Thanks. So scary. There's so many times that they are warning you that this is the point of no return. I'm committed to this though. Right? Yeah.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Funny, that's the word. Why did you get
Where are
here
the
first?
others?
Why didn't you all come here together?
Not far behind.
So, I really don't think you should be here.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Whoa!
Are we all here?
Can't all come and go by bubble.
Then let's begin.
Oh god, I'm so scared. Alva, Zoe, Aaron, and Catalo, you cannot die. I've lost enough.
A tunnel.
An
The rest of
ancient
them
escape
will
route
probably be fine.
from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
Aloy, feel free to do as much of this as you want on your own. I'll be happy to just watch.
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
Spooky. Should I
There's the
fly up
launch
to the
tower.
tippy top?
That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Spectres guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Please.
Aloy, we're here. And we're coming for you. You know what to do, right? As long as you hold up your end. We will. See you soon.
See you soon, little sister.
Let's go.
No, I don't want to do it. Let her do it.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Great.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
What's that? Ooh, bow dice. Use those. Ooh, a cannon.
It's weak to acid.
Here we go. Plasma. Hit it with plasma.
I don't have plasma. Ow, that hurt me. Ooh. I need the Ravager cannon. Where is it?
You need some ammo?
No, I need the cannon.
Come here. That's the weak spot.
think you're right.
Find anything?
Yeah.
Hey, you like that?
I think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
As many berries as humanly possible.
We should move on.
I agree, but sounds like there's more.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
I agree.
Don't worry. I'll protect you. I'm fine.
Can we please leave the cave now?
I'm trying.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight? You choose.
For now, but
I grab it if you need it. It's not beer, but it'll do.
what are you grabbing?
Found her becoming the hunted.
Anytime you're ready.
Shh. Oh.
Aloy's under attack!
Animal.
Cover her!
Firing!
Hey, Aloy! Hey, you okay?
Yeah. I'll find a way back up.
Oh yes, not with that probably.
Sitting this one out?
No, I just lost it.
that, I guess.
Better than any Oseram.
Ah, this is like simply the beginningest of the beginnings, and I'm already stressed.
Any good loot?
A little.
Tired yet?
Yep. Hey, your plants are weird.
Yeah, watch what happens when I do this.
Those are giving way.
Well, I'll just leave it here
We're
then.
through.
Live long.
We can take this one, Aloy. Keep moving.
Okay.
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate stormbirds. But I guess yeah, dead ones handy enough.
Go team, go.
Remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed?
Casual.
You know, instead of the whole world.
Oh yeah. Good times.
More specters. I'll attack when you do.
Oh god.
Pick it up. You need it? This'll help.
Leave it here. I love it.
Get the fume in your eyes.
I can't see anything.
I need help. Take this and take him down.
What was that?
missing parts.
What the hell is happening over here? Okay. Where are we going? Something at them.
Here, up this rock. We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of.
Oh boy, that is a big ol' fatty.
Looks like the others have things under control.
How many specters do the Zeniths have?
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure.
It's here when you want it. Bottoms up.
I'll take that back, thank you very much.
Come on, up the slab.
What's up? How do you do with this?
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
Oh boy.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Alpha and Catalo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on.
What is that?
Our army.
Machines on our side?
I think you got their attention.
Dino v Dino?
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
And now it can crank out machines to its heart's content. launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
We'll find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. The empowered database.
Oh, yeah.
Aloy, in case we don't make it,
Oh boy.
I just have one regret.
What's that?
What is it?
We had to do all this climbing.
Fair.
That, big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
I'll figure out. This one? Nope, not this one. And this one?
I guess not all the Spectres are fighting our machines.
Ah, that'd have made it nice and easy. Zoe and Baldy are
Where am I
fighting
going?
another Spectre up there.
Through?
I think they can handle it.
Pick it up if you need it. Here we go.
Five.
I'll take this one. Now this is why Aloy, don't get that stuff on you. Cross over.
I love more berries. Thanks so much. I do wish there was like a way to get access my stash. I have so many berries in my stash. That's not the right kind of stuff.
This way.
Big jump.
Big jump.
To the right, I think.
This is a... How do I just get up there, though? Oh. Stop being an idiot at house.
And now to the left.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Another one?
Jesus Christ.
By the blood of the ten!
I'll finish this. Don't get that stuff on you.
Good work, everyone. Let's go.
Thanks, Ruella.
Over here, Aloy.
Hello. Do you have any berries you want to give me?
Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space stuff.
Spooky. It's weird that the Zeniths don't have access to my stash available to me. I think that they'd be able to. Let's just make sure. Man, I'm glad that I decided to pull out the boomerang. Turns out acid damage is clutch. Okay, up we go. Oh good. Oh phew. Oh god, I need to hydrate.
Come on, let's go!
Oh god.
This way, demon!
Oh my god. Nice strategy, Bella. Oh no.
This is the death I was promised.
Congrats.
Go!
May Regala return peacefully to the cycle.
Please. She cared nothing for peace.
At least she died on her own terms. Not as your puppet.
Oblivion draws no such distinctions.
That's cold. You sure you're not a Zenith?
Aloy, it's been intense, but Katalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Please give me berries, please give me berries, please give me berries. I don't want valuables, I don't want metal eyeballs, I want berries. Okay, yeah, potions, I guess. Oh boy. Ah!
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Silence! Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless. You can't hurt us. Face it, you're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to
She's not
say
our
she's
hostage.
forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing. Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
That's my bat baby, and I'm proud. Oh, sorry, Doctor. She was not a good one, but she was just shooting my face.
We can't let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I failed to see another option.
Then we'll
I have one.
Ready?
I can fly.
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
I think so. Run, Aloy, run!
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, time machine filth!
Can I fly, or do I need to be inside?
We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network!
Just do the best you can.
You got this, Alva. Yeah.
Okay, an elevator. Promising.
Ah!
We got
don't
some
want to be going
unfinished
down.
business, little girl.
Don't fucking little girl like that. I have a glider, so...
I don't need a shield to take you out.
Cocky.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
I wish it didn't have to end this way.
Super spy. Oh boy, oh boy. Be fine.
Yeah!
What the hell?
real.
Best move here is.
But all the things. That right little mouse.
Wait, did I successfully eat Puffin?
Whoa! I can't let him catch me.
There!
Not much without your shield, are ya?
Yeah!
You're done for!
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
Come on!
Haha. Oh, is that Zoe coming down?
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
Oh yeah, she should get the killing blow. Do it. Yeah! For Marl!
Now we're having fun, right?
Ooh, that didn't look like blood oozing out of him.
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're all right.
Little sister, I'm coming for you.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have.
Climb it is. Old tried and true. Even though I'm pretty sure I should be able to fly, but it's fine. We'll take the long way. We'll be good. Follow the rules. Oh, Jesus, I almost just tried to jump that. Yeah.
Erend? Is everyone alright down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is.
Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out.
What's Nemesis?
She's okay.
Nemesis doesn't sound great. It's almost like I've started to learn things from all that climbing they made me do this whole game.
almost there. This is it. End of the line.
Let me in. Oh, poor baby. Oh yeah.
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files. Anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there.
Give her a berry.
The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here.
It's just a picture of Aloy.
There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth.
Oh, good.
Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
Tilda. Thanks, babe. Hey, there's something that you forgot to mention.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence.
That
a way
always
to
works
upload
out.
their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs,
I guess Age of Ultron was
override
lost in
codes.
the apocalypse.
It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And
But now that
it's
you're
free,
almost
it will
all
do
dead,
anything to destroy
maybe
us,
it'll be chill.
including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia. So you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die.
What are you gonna take?
Come with me to the stars.
Just copies of your ex-girlfriend to the
Gaia
stars?
will create a new world.
Can Gaia create
Together.
humans?
where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
There's like a billion people on this planet,
I loved
babe.
Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity.
But
A
humanity
mistake
didn't
I have
die.
regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her
Don't talk to my
best
little sister like that.
possible self. So I'm not asking.
Oh man.
You're coming with me.
Am I gonna have to kill my mom's ex-girlfriend?
It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better.
Oh no.
Spectre Prime, to me.
I was afraid of this.
Take
An
cover!
Alpha
Get to the
Spectre.
door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
You know, maybe the stars is fine.
I can... You cannot!
I better scan that thing first.
I did.
Let us end this!
Still in this fight.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
I can target its gold plating.
Hit her! End this!
Elemental ammo's making a dent in those gold plates.
Fuck me.
Ask yourself why you're holding back. I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
Ah, dead. Die, dead.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
I better scan that thing first.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get through all that armor before I can do some damage.
I know.
I can endure. You cannot. Launch ordnance!
Oh, that thing's fast.
I agree.
I gotta hit those gold plates.
I knew you didn't really want to hurt me.
Fuck me.
against the lightning.
I better scan that thing first. I gotta get through all that armor before I can do some damage.
Take her down! This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Those gold plates are vulnerable. You're not taking me, Tilda!
Ooh.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Okay, better.
Fuck me.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
I better scan that thing first.
I did. I liked it better when she was standing across the way from me and just crossing her arms.
Is this really what you want? Ask yourself why you're holding back.
The gold plates are vulnerable to elemental ammo. I'll shut you down.
I can endure. You cannot.
You're right, I cannot endure. I wish I could get higher ground somehow.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Before I can do some damage.
You cannot win! You fought well. Now live! Engage thrusters!
I should aim for the gold plate.
I'm trying, Aloy.
Can I make use of that weapon? Armor's off!
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
Well, that did something.
Ouch.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Here we go.
won't work, Tilda!
Strike now!
Oh. Elemental ammo is making a dent in those gold plates.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
No more fire. Oh.
I can endure. You cannot.
You're not gonna beat me! It's using those gold plates to power attacks.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Axe is eating away at it. Now to follow up.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
Look, that thing's armor.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
I'm not going with you!
I can endure. You cannot.
It's reforming.
There are no answers in death.
Powering up.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
That suit won't protect you!
This world will die. You don't have to.
I don't want to be that person. Right.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
There! Got its armor!
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Ha! Those gold plates are vulnerable. A few more hits.
endure. You cannot.
Shit. Fuck me. Drink.
Feeling better. Oh, that thing's fast.
Fuck.
Soon we will be all that is left of the human race.
Come on. Did I get it? Ah! Victory is mine! Maybe? Unless I now have to fight Tilda. That was a tough one.
It's over. Why couldn't you just let me choose?
But now do we still have to fight? Or is that thing gonna realize that... Alright, first things first. I think I saw at least one more. Yeah. Yeah, berries. I don't know if we're gonna... I mean, I would have to assume that since we killed them all, maybe the Nemesis will just go quietly into the night, but I also don't know that we're that lucky. Because, like, that was hard as hell.
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds.
Touché.
When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place.
The last person to try to get me to leave
Unlike
this planet
Tilda,
died.
I'm extending a polite invitation.
Good.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything?
Are you
Stay.
surprised?
Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours.
Yeah, but all the
what hope
Zeniths
does
are
this
gone
primitive
now.
tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life. You'd be saving a seed for a new world.
But we'd be abandoning the life
Just
that
as
already
Elizabeth
exists
did.
here.
It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
She didn't then, she wouldn't now.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the
Where's
Ten.
Beta?
Goodbye, Silence.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
No, really, where's Beta?
As always.
Oh, good.
Aloy. You did it.
Little sister. Bye, Silence. You
Hey,
can't
where's
have
she going?
Gaia, though.
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
We did it! I mean, there's a little bit of ominous red fire in the background there, but I'm sure that's fine. But all my friends survived this last battle. Hooray!
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth.
That's not the armor I was just wearing.
Very different than the one you fought.
Gaia!
It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have.
Yeah.
My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle.
Aw, is that Regala?
The ingenuity to solve any problem. The courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid.
But you can't say you're alone either.
What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Hooray! Whee! Oh my gosh. Flying through the credits. That's very cool. I'm not actually flying, but it's still very cool. Wow, we finished the game! It took us 9 months. And a lot of stalling. But we made it to the highest level. We got the trophy scan all types of machines, so we filled our little Pokedex. And we did it. That's cool as hell. The song is lovely. Can't wait to put it on playlists. And to just listen to the whole Horizon soundtrack for writing soundtracks. It's such good music. Such good music, such good art design, such good voice acting. All right, there's like beautiful game, top to bottom. Cool mechanics. And it was they did a really good job of escalating the world and expanding the world from the game 1 to game 2 without changing the vibe at all. Like, there were new machines, but it didn't feel like, but there were still enough of the old machines that it didn't feel like a whole new game, and it felt natural, right? Like, we're moving to a different part of the world, like there's different types of machines, and also like the ability to ride new machines and fly. Like, they did a cool job of world building and world expanding, and like not making the save the world goal feel repetitive from the first game. And like even just pushing Aloy from being a loner who managed to get a whole army on her side to, and like going from being an outcast to the savior of Meridian in the first game, and then in the second game going from the savior of Meridian to part of this family that saved the world together. Whee! Plus, as I mentioned, everyone was gay. That was truly lovely. I can't believe Alpha was gay too. I just like walked around the base. I was like, "You gay? Yeah, you gay? How about you?" And it was cool how they got Regala to go from being and like our adversary to being on our side, albeit unwillingly, but I just got nervous for a second, like illogically, because my stream on my laptop, like I looked at my dashboard and it's frozen. And I thought that the stream ended, but then I realized it's frozen before we even left. I think it's Katalo talking. I think it's from back on the base, so obviously you all saw the final battle because you were here talking to me. I also am glad that we got a glider in this one, because otherwise I would have fallen to my death more often than I already did. Hey Tomac, you still spooky. Even though you're the least scary thing in this world, you still are unsettling to me. Vegas. Thank you all for going on this journey with me. I know it was a long time. I'm sure that other people probably played it faster, didn't go on as many side quests, but y'all were always down for my side quests, and I am glad that we got all the way up to level 50 and had our weapons all powered up, and I don't have like I know my limits as far as like my own skills, so I like to be able to beef up with extras as much as possible. God, so many people have their hands on the video game. I mean, I watched Mythic Quest, starring Ashley Birch, who is Aloy. Not starring, she is in it. So I have a little bit of an idea of how many people are involved, but goodness gracious. This is so peaceful. Ooh. I also just love, like, how much they incorporated, like, the old world. Like, things that nature took back, the things like the museum, how they kept it, the old structure, and kind of built around it, and the title CO, the name CO was very funny to me. That somehow, of course, that there's a future where they worship CEOs. Hilarious. Incorrectly. Plus, you know, I got to have gay face paint. The best. Oops. Uh-oh. I don't know if I did that. I think I did. My bad.
Hands are full of flowers. My ears are full of songs. My heart.
Good job, guys.
I'd rather just be alone. I listen when you talk. Your words
Seeing if there are any surprise names that I recognize. But I think that everybody I recognized we called out when we found them. It's funny that there's someone named Farouk, because I think that was a character's name, but that wasn't. It's an actor's name too. This song also good. Robbie Damon. I don't remember talking about that one when we heard him. For a second I thought that said Elizabeth Mitchell, and while Tilda did remind me of Elizabeth Mitchell, I knew that it was not her. Wow. These are all the people that randomly called out things to me while I walked through. Oh, is it Erika Ishii? I missed her name. These are all the people that were calling out to me while I walked through every single city. I wonder who Erika Ishii was, or I don't remember calling her out or them out when I saw them either, but maybe we did talk about it. 'Cause I feel like their voice is very specific. Like, whenever Erica's in Fortnite, I always know. But maybe we did talk about it. Again, it's been 9 months we've been playing this game. I don't remember all of it. Oh look, we can play around a little bit. I won't play long, I promise. Congratulations on defeated the far zenith threat. You are now free to continue exploring and complete unfinished quests and activities. You can also start a new game from the new game start point in the base.
Elizabeth had a dream for this world. I guess a lot didn't go as planned. And there are still dangers ahead. Maybe the biggest yet.
But that's a problem for a future
after what
game.
I accomplished, I have hope. We'll fight for Elizabeth's dream. together.
Yeah, we will.
Maybe one day, I'll head back to the Sacred Lands and see Sona again. Tell her what her son accomplished. And how brave he was.
Yeah, we should do that. Let's just look at our full machine catalog. That is a cool as hell design, even though it's terrifying. Cool. Yeah. So this is where we're gonna end. 'Cause I don't think we're gonna do anything new today. I think that we've accomplished a lot. We finally did the quest that we've. I'm surprised that I was with all the talking I was gonna have to do, and I thought I was gonna take forever to get to the big boss even. So I'm glad that we finished it. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching this whole time. And I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.